Hello, hello! Today is Friday! Freaky Friday! No, it's the Wildcard Friday. No, I'm not gonna make a thing of it. It's just as it is. Let's get going. Just kick it in high gear. They're sieging back Gotland. I would want that back, Denmark. If you can give it to me, just do it. I don't know how long the support loyalist lasts and how long the events, provinces, defections and provinces development by Overlord, how long that lasts. Send you off to the Baltic Sea to patrol and defend the trade. Come on, Poland! Treason against Sweden. Recruitment is out of necessity, something that has to be a somewhat decentralized affair. Often it will be entrusted to nobles in the capital, and then they are responsible to turn up as a set number of men in the various provinces under our control. This is a system that to some extent relies on trust, as the central government is not involved in the details of countryside mustering, and the only form of control we have are the often sporadic inspections the army itself conducts. One such inspection in Kajanaland has unearthed quite a local scandal. The rolls we have for the area is full of fictional names and nobody seems to know what we could actually muster from the region up here. I can piss off the nobles and give local revolt risk, local unrest and local manpower modifier by punishing the perpetrators and conducting our own survey, or we can say, who cares, and get corrupted army rolls for 10 years, extremely little manpower from the region, and we lose army professionalism. No, we will gain the army professionalism instead. This is good. Because this increase army professionalism is great. It increases the mercenary cost. This is introduced in the second to last expansion, I think. It's essentially going from a mercenary type of levied professional army into a super professional, trained and highly efficient army. Court painter, yes, spend some money, gain prestige and gain stability. Prestige will help us if we want to break free, I think. So, peasant levy, and this is highly trained super soldiers. Übermensch. No, that has a very negative connotation to it, sorry. Good. We didn't get enough revolt risk to actually have a problem up here because of how stable our realm is. We have very high religious tolerance to the true faith. We will probably switch to Protestant when the Protestant thing happens, or we might switch to Reformed, I don't know. There's a third Reformation religion that can happen in England called Anglican now. You know, how the king wanted to marry a lot of wives and have them murdered, and then the church eventually said no, and he said, well, screw you, church, we make our own church with blackjack and hookers, and so he did. Don't remember what king it was, but it was a king. Wow. Wow, Nick, you're so knowledgeable. It's one king? Really? Sure? Yes. Absolutely. I'm 100% positive. Let's get another soldier from Stockholm to max out our royal army. Is there any of these I want to do? I probably do not want to become an oligarchic republic. I probably do not want to become a theocracy. Declare statute in restraints of appeals. Yes, I probably want to do that. probably maybe want to do that, maybe not. Yearly papal influence, reform desire. There goes the last guy. State firearm regiments, military technology 6 and have 20% army professionalism, land maintenance and army drill. Probably not. France is the papal controller. Tolerance of heretics, sure. Missionary spread. I don't like how we lose institutional spread, so I will not do that. Innovativeness, sorry, that's... No, never mind. I was gonna say something wrong and I caught myself before I did it. Anyway, innovativeness is a new thing with this patch as well. If we are first in technology, we gain 2 innovativeness. If we're first in an idea, we get 1. If we are ahead of time, we get 0.005 a month for each one. This directly influences yearly army tradition decay and yearly naval tradition decay, and it also reduces power costs over like the entire board, across the entire board. And at max it gives us minus 10% power costs, which is fantastic. So, being a subject nation, there's very little we can do at this time. They do not want to support. They do not want to support. Will Austria support? No, they're neutral to Denmark. They really shouldn't be, but that's how it is. England, do you want? Nope. Scotland? Scotland will want, so we will invite Scotland. It's a good relationship to have. Ended loyalist support. We have now gotten ourselves 100% liberty desire. Good. And they are training their troops, which is interesting because as you can see, they now have very little morale because they are currently drilling, and if we happen to declare war on them while they are drilling, I will mothball the forts for now. Can recall from Poland. We're having pretender rebels, that's not good. Are you winning your war? Doesn't seem like it, Poland. 14% because you're controlling Newmark. Maybe I should preemptively improve relations with Muscovy, the Russian man. Russian man! Should maybe want to do it with France as well. Just to let my diplomats have something to do. I do not want to increase it with Denmark. I could do it with Norway, but they already love me for some reason. What happens on monarch death? The personal union with Denmark continues. But why? We have more prestige than he has, don't we? I don't know. I don't know how the mechanic works, don't ask me. I'm just here to enjoy the view. I will average out our... I don't know why it starts at military focus. They will average it out again. If you focus on any one of these monarch points, this is something that doesn't exist in Crusader Kings, but if you focus on any of these, it takes 2 points from the other and puts them in the... Poland has declared new rival with Denmark. If you only could reach me, Poland. Novgorod got kicked in the teeth. They're neutral towards Denmark now. Improve. Yes, I will take inflation for monarch points. Always. all day, every day. Could stack wipe them now. If we got into a war with Denmark, I would probably want to take this province from Norway. I would probably want to retake Gotland and declare independence. And have that as my thing. Wonder why they're Norwegian. I wonder why they're Danish down here. They shall not be in the future. So I'm just generally, we could culturally convert all the Finnish and the Sami into Swedish and not have to worry about it, you know. Cultural enrichment, guys. It's not negative, it's we're making it better by forcing them to be Swedish. You know? It's a thing. It's not a bad thing, it's a good thing, you know? This has popped up. Pest de heretico comprendo. Does that mean that someone has moved on to any one of these? Maybe? No? These guys are usually the first ones. Castile has a like completely trash king and oh. It's got a good air now. I was pretty positive that Castile starts with a 0. 000 ruler. No! King Henry the Sixth Lancaster is the one who starts with 000. He's got a daughter, Queen Mary Lancaster. It's gonna be interesting. So, yes, I am sorry there's not a lot happening in this episode as of right now. It's just how it's going to be, really. Being a subject nation, this is usually what happens. Could build a castle somewhere if we wanted to, but I do not want to. I mean, I kinda do want to. Would be good if we had one here in Dalaskogen because of fort mechanics that's supposed to affect the AI but doesn't always, you know. Could recruit some advisors if we wanted to. Elizabeth Wachtmeister. I have a friend from university who's named Wachtmeister. Cool. Didn't know that was an actual Swedish name. Is she from Sweden? Born in Kalmar. Yes, she is Swedish. Swedish Catholic. They've also changed the manufactory system. Now you can only build a manufactory, which increases the local goods produced, and you can build a furnace, but in a province that has coal, and the goods produced modifier applies nationwide. Queen Consort Margaret has died, so our king does not have a wife anymore. He's a zealot, an infertile zealot, but you did manage to get yourself an heir, eh? Oh, we can build a new boat. Can I see my total development anywhere? What if I do this? There we go. Total war score. No, that's not what I wanted at all. I wanted to see, because I don't know what triggered us getting another naval force limit, except for increased development somewhere. From 14 provinces, yes, so that's why I'm asking. So it's an open question for myself. We can soon take up the military, and we might do that. Who was it that teched up before us? Not you, not you, not you. There we go. Dithmarschen. Dithmarschen. We're earning a good amount of money. It's really good for us. Mostly because we're not paying for the forts right now, we're not paying for the troops. Not paying for the troops, by the way, reduces their morale to almost nothing. Which is very bad, actually, if we happen to come into... If we go to war right now and someone stepped on us with any type of troop, could be one troop, they would probably crush our entire army or send it fleeing. Oh dear god. Well, you know that time we gained 50 diplo power? Well, we lost it now. Is there any province that we could give to the burghers? Now that I think about it, let's recall the diplomat from Russia. Let's get it to England. I'm surprised they gave Maine to France, not went to war over it. Last patch it was very common that they did that, but with the new with the new tree, I thought they were gonna change that. Poland lost the union. Poland lost the union with Lithuania. But why? I don't know, man. We're gonna wait for our diplomat in France to finish up. He has 11 more opinion to go, and then we'll go ask for independence from Lithuania, and let's have him recuperate a little bit. And then we will go to war with Denmark. Do I want a castle here? I want a castle there. I'm gonna build a castle there. It's more important than the ones out here. If I really wanted to be safe, I could probably make one here up in Jokkmokk as well. $95. If we were to raise the levy there and raise the maintenance, we're still making a very decent chunk of money. Good. How many troops do you have, Lithuania? $16,000 out of 26, so equal to ours. And we would probably have enough to beat them initially. Come on, 99. Hey, they sent it to us anyway. They didn't, they took these provinces here. They have a, I don't know if this counts as a harbor. I don't think it does because it doesn't have a harbor. I wish they would have taken Danzig. unfortunately, that's just how it is. Recall the diplomat. They do not want to do that. So we have Scotland. Scotland has 10 or 12,000 troops, something. The Renaissance has spawned. We're gonna have to compete for that. Could just develop our nation out the wazoo. We might do that. Do we have any farmland? We don't, do we? No farmland, eh? That might be a problem. Let's wait for the castle to go up before we declare war. So it's gonna be at the end, the winter of 53. His army has been drilling for a while, which means they are performing better in combat, but not by much. Especially since we have 20% infantry combat ability on our troops. It's going to be perfect for crushing him. We also get discipline, we also get... oh, they removed... They've nerfed Sweden. Sweden used to get 20% morale of armies as well. Holy shit! Did they replace it with mercenary maintenance? Oh my god, that's a bad nerf! I mean, that's a strong nerf. They have done a good job of making declawing Sweden. Sweden usually were a superpower in the past. I'm gonna build a church here to increase the local tax and give us a little bit more oomph for our money. I'm gonna tell you also to go home at war. And before we do anything, I'm gonna pause here, and I'll see you next Friday. Cliffhanger! Goodbye, guys.